taught over 20,000 people. I know about it too. But the thing is, I can teach.
I see a rector and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. I see the girls go by dressed in their summer clothes. I have to turn my head until my darkness goes. I see a line of cars and they are painted black.
Ladies and gentlemen, the masters of karate. Representing Shotokan Karate. A 9th degree black belt and a member of the Black Belt and World Karate Halls of Fame, Master George Cofield. Causing karate to be recognized in international athletic competitions worldwide. The first African-American inducted into the Black Belt Hall of Fame, Master Thomas LaPuppet. This representing Ken Po, recipient of the Lifetime Achievement Award, founder of the Black Karate Federation, and world-renowned as having the fastest hands in the world as acknowledged by Bruce Lee himself, Master Steve Muhammad. Representing the KA system of karate, its founder and developer, Karim Abdullah. Join us in honoring these masters of the martial arts.
Sensei George Cofield.
George Cofield had the baddest school in New York.
See that it's somewhat sharper contact than you might have thought. 5th-degree black belt in Shotokan Karate, member of the Karate Hall of Fame, spokesman for the idea of karate for the black man, an American karate master. Because it's something that you can go into the remotest of areas and just train into complete exhaustion. When a man can go and train when no one is watching, then he finds the true perfection of his dedication. Together they perform an exacting and dangerous demonstration of a karate man's defense against the knife attack. LaPuppet breaks an unsupported 1-inch pine board in mid-air with a lightning speed and precise control.
In 1964, my teacher gave a tournament at Westside High School in Newark, New Jersey, where I fought Cofield's top black belt at the time, and it wasn't LaPuppet, it was someone else. Cofield was the only school who showed up. It reminds me of what I went through when I gave tournaments. Only a few schools stood up, came, because most of them knew they were going to get their tails whipped. And they didn't want to disgrace their system. See, everything was a system. If it was Shotokan, Ishinryu, Guju, something like that, didn't get the support.
You had mentioned earlier, which I agree with you, that the toughest school, well, there was only one, there was George Cofield's students, where his students were, they had finesse, we had finesse, but we had power. We would overpower them. They couldn't stand up to the power we had.
Yeah, yo.
At an early age in life, Karim Abdullah had an encounter with reality. And that reality was, would he survive the streets of the asphalt jungle known as Newark, New Jersey?
They always give credit to the politicians, but they forget those in the trenches who also contributed, who also made a difference. And I thought that Kareem Abdullah was one of those who brought martial arts to the forefront of Newark.
I was there when the legend started, when it began. For a black man to come out and say, hey, I've created a new way of fighting. The karate society didn't acknowledge.
I knew I was destined to be a world champion. What it takes to be a champion mixed-up fighter, you gotta train hard. There's nobody in the country that can claim what I claim. Created 7 styles, 18 in between styles, total 25 different ways to fight. And prove that all the styles are credible by producing champions.
We have built lasting lineages and legacies that traverse the world, and yet these creators and masters of their arts are not recognized.
He set a vision. He set a goal. And he worked on that vision and goal until he accomplished it. That's the beginning of Karim Abdullah.